The call came at 12:07 a.m. Ethan was half asleep on the couch, the TV humming softly with a rerun he'd seen a dozen times. His phone buzzed against the coffee table, the vibration sharp and urgent in the quiet apartment. He frowned. Lifting it, a known caller, he almost ignored it. Almost. Something about the timing, 7 minutes past midnight, the hour when his thoughts always drifted to things better left buried, made his thumb hover. Against his better judgment, he answered. Hello. At first, there was only static, a low hiss, like wind squeezing through a crack in a door. Can you hear me? The voice was faint, distorted, but unmistakably familiar. Ethan sat up straight. His heart skipped, then slammed painfully against his ribs. No, he whispered. That's not possible. The line crackled. You always say that when you're scared. His throat went dry. He hadn't heard that voice in 3 years, not since the accident, not since the funeral. Lena, he said. Silence. Then a soft, humorless laugh. You still say my name like you're afraid it'll disappear. Ethan's hands were shaking now. He pulled the phone away from his ear and stared at the screen. Still unknown caller. No number. No location. This isn't funny, he said, his voice breaking as he lifted the phone again. If this is some kind of prank, I died at 11:43 p.m. The voice interrupted calmly. Route 6, wet road, you were driving. The room felt suddenly smaller, the air thick and hard to breathe. Ethan hadn't told anyone that detail. Not the exact time. Not the road. Stop, he said. Please, I told you to slow down, Lena continued, her voice flickering like a damaged recording. You said we were late. You said everything would be fine. Ethan squeezed his eyes shut. The memory surged forward, headlights, blinding rain, the screen, the sound of metal folding in on itself. You're not real, he said. You can't be. I don't have much time, she replied, ignoring him. Dead numbers don't stay connected for long. Dead numbers. My phone was crushed, she said. Battery ruined. But sometimes signals echo. Sometimes guilt makes a strong antenna. The TV flickered behind him, the screen dissolving into static. The lamps dimmed, then brightened again. What do you want? Ethan asked. There was a pause so long he thought the call had dropped. When she spoke again, her voice was softer. I want to know why you never came back. His chest tightened. I did. I went to the hospital. I went to the funeral. You stood at the back, Lena said. You didn't look at me. I couldn't, he said. Tears streamed down his face, now unrestrained. I was ashamed. Another pause. Then, do you know what happens after? Ethan swallowed. No, you. Wait, she said. And wait. And wait. You replay moments, hoping one will change. Most don't get calls. Most don't get answers. The phone grew warm in his hand, almost hot. Lena, he said desperately. I'm sorry. I should have listened. I should have. I know, she said. That's why I called. Relief washed over him, fragile and fleeting. You forgive me? Yes. His shoulders sagged as if a great weight had finally lifted. Then her tone changed. But forgiveness doesn't stop consequences. The lights in the apartment went out. Ethan's heart pounded. What do you mean? You took my life, Lena said. Her voice no longer distorted, now crystal clear. Closer than before. And you kept living like nothing happened. I didn't, he said. I think about you every day. Thinking isn't the same as paying, she replied. The phone screen flickered, a notification appeared. Incoming call, Lena. But we're already talking, Ethan said. You're talking to an echo, she said gently. This is the real call. The screen answered itself from behind him. Ethan heard breathing. Slow, familiar. Cold fingers brushed his shoulder. You shouldn't have picked up, Lena whispered, not from the phone, but from the darkness of the room. Ethan turned. The call ended. His phone slipped from his hand and shattered on the floor. The screen finally displaying a number, a dead one, at 12:08 a.m. Neighbors reported a scream echoing through the building. When police arrived, they found Ethan alone on the couch, eyes wide, mouth frozen in terror. No signs of forced entry, no struggle, just a phone lying on the floor, still vibrating. Incoming call.